How do you feel about your body? Is it beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Would you change anything about your body?
Diapers.
Diapers?
We change the diapers.
Yeah. But are there any parts of your body that you don't like, or do you like all the parts of your body?
I like all the parts.
And do you think when you're my age or mommy's age, do you think you'll still love your body?
Yes.
Perfect.
I like my body.
You do? Is there anything you wish you could change about your body? Or is it perfect?
Perfect.
Do you guys, like in school, when you're talking with friends, do you guys talk about your bodies a lot?
Not really.
Not really. You look at magazines and, you know, picture books and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you need to look like the people there?
No.
How do you feel about your body?
I feel good, you know. I think I'm okay size. A little tiny, you know, but that's okay.
When you're at school among your friends, do you guys talk about like diets a lot and like body image?
Like, not about myself, but like a lot of my friends do.
Do you think that in like when you're either like out of college or in college, or like when you're 50 or 60 even, do you think that you'll feel better about your body?
I probably will, because it's like you have to deal with it kind of, so you won't care as much. So you kind of like grow out of it probably.
Yeah.
I feel that I could possibly lose more weight, and that compared to the rest of my friends, I'm bigger than them.
Do you feel like your body image is worse or better than when you were younger?
I think it's worse. When I was younger, I used to be like really tiny and like fit in the same clothes as my friends, but now.
What messages do you infer from the media about the way you should look?
That you should have like a lot of muscle and be really skinny and be able to wear like a bikini and not be ashamed.
Do you feel like kids now find it more or less difficult to love their bodies?
I think it's harder now because like you said, with the magazines and everything, like you just feel like you have to be just as good as them.
Yeah, I feel like I need to tone up a bit. I do. Honestly, I drink a little bit. I feel comfortable with myself.
Would you change anything? Like arms or thighs or stomach or anything?
If I could change something, it would be God. I'd probably change my boobs. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Among your friends, like at school, do you guys talk about diets and stuff a lot?
No. Some of my friends will say, like, I'm not eating this thing because I'm on a diet. And the diet would be like, a day. Yeah. You have to have big boobs. You have to have nice toned legs. You have to be skinny. Gosh. You have to have the perfect skin. Oh God. Like, you know, big eyes, the perfect hair.
Specifically what kind of media? Like magazines or like TV, movies?
Television commercials.
I would make my legs thinner.
Do you feel your body image is worse or better than when you were younger?
Oh, definitely worse. Definitely worse. I think it was because I grew taller and just bigger in general before everybody else my age did. So all my other friends were still really thin and petite, and I had already grown. So I just felt really out of my skin and really uncomfortable with myself, and I've just never gotten over that. Besides the fact that thin is in or whatever, I get the fact that no matter how much you work on toning yourself or exercising or eating healthy or something, it's just never good enough. You're never you're never thin enough. It's always changing, so you're never really satisfied with yourself.
Specifically, what kind of media?
I would say tabloids, even things like the royal wedding that just brought a lot of attention to Kate Middleton and her size and her sister's size and all that type of thing. TV shows.
Do you predict your body image will get better as you grow older?
Optimistically, I would like to say yes, because living with bad body image for the rest of my life would really suck, so.
Yeah.
I really hope so. I mean, I don't know. I think eventually you just kind of come to terms with what you look like and you just get over it.
Mm-hmm.
You just get sick of hating yourself about it, so you just stop. I hope.
Yeah, like I do want to like lose a little bit of weight, I guess. But I'm like overall like happy.
What would you change, like your thighs or your like stomach?
My stomach.
Stomach. Do you feel like your body image is better or worse than when you were younger?
Worse. Yeah, definitely worse.
Among your friends, do you guys talk about diets and stuff a lot?
Yeah, sometimes because like one of my friends is like really trying to like lose a lot of weight, so she doesn't eat like anything. She's not anorexic, but she like doesn't eat like sweets and stuff. But I always do. You're never gonna have like the lead girl like love interest in a movie or something, and you're like really overweight, unless the movie is like about the girl being overweight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like people don't find that attractive, like they won't enjoy watching it.
Okay, so how do I feel about my body? I have a love-hate relationship with it. I feel like I'm supposed to say that it's wonderful and it's great, and then I'm 36, but then I turn into a 12-year-old girl again, you know, with the thinking that it's supposed to be a certain way and it's not. And yet it's healthy. I'm happy that it's healthy, but that's not something I would have said 20 years ago. I like it. I do like it, but sometimes I have to tell myself that I like it.
Is there anything you wish you could change about your body?
Yeah, my waistline. Oh my God, I love my calves. Love my calves. I think I have awesome calves. Hate my waistline. I mean, everyone has something that they don't like, whether it's underneath their arms or if it's their thighs or their butt. But yeah, if there's something I could change, it'd be my waistline. But at the same time, am I willing to really work all that hard to get the results? No. No, because I know that it's not impossible to change, but I'm just not willing to work that hard either.
Do you feel your body image is worse or better than when you were younger?
Oh, much better. Much better than when I was younger. Doesn't sound like it is, but it is. I was like a perfect size 8, which at the time though, I felt like I was supposed to be a perfect size 4. But I look back on it going, oh my God, I was really fit. I was very athletic and I was really fit, but I just have a greater sense of what the body is now. To me, my body image is more about how healthy it is. So it's not so much what it looks like, the image to me, it's more about on the inside. I know that I'm strong, I know that I'm healthy.
Among your friends, does the topic of diet come up a lot?
All the time. It's impossible to be a 30-something woman and not have the conversation about diet. Whether it's what did you make for dinner, or how healthy was that, around the lunch table, all we do is talk about food all day long. Messages I infer about the way I personally look, about the way I should look. I mean, I suppose the cliche answer would be that I'm supposed to be 5'9" and, 100 pounds. I think the messages I get is I'm supposed to be flat-chested. That's the message I'm supposed to get, but I don't want to be flat-chested. I'm supposed to always have very tame but beautiful hair, like really long wavy hair. I'm supposed to have a perfect complexion and perfect eyeliner when I wake up in the morning. I think what's funny is that on every TV show you've got all these hard-hitting cops and they're like supposed to be all these strong women, and yet they always have perfect lip gloss. To me, that's just not realistic. Who walks around with perfect lip gloss when you enter a crime scene? I don't know, that's the first thing I think of is the face. To me, it's the face. It's not so much the figure.
Okay. How do you feel about your body and the way it looks?
That's complicated for me, as for most women, I think. Not bad. I try not to be too hung up about it. I think I feel reasonably positive.
Do you feel your body image is worse or better than when you were younger?
Better.
Better.
Yeah, I think being young, young women are very hard on themselves often.
Mm-hmm.
I think you get over some of that. So, and I think particularly the clothing ads show unbelievably unhealthily skinny women. So no, I think the message is that we should be emaciated, and I think it's unfortunate.
Do you predict your body image will get better or worse, like as you grow older?
Well, it's funny. two parallel processes. You know, I think probably somewhere along the same, because I think you get less and less focused on the more superficial things. Many women do as they age, because other things just become so much more important. And when you've had rich but also difficult experiences in life, I think that it really helps you center on the more important things. So even though you might, if you stop to think about it, be more critical of your body than when you were younger, I think it might matter less. So you don't, I think generally I'm not as hard on myself, so it doesn't get to me.
How do I feel about my body? Big question. So, actually, I'm quite comfortable with my body. I appreciate what it does for me. I have 5 grandsons, and I spend a lot of time with them, and little boys play hard, and I play hard with them, and I'm really thankful I can, because there are a lot of people that are my age whose bodies don't carry them through. Their bodies are starting to have problems, which is sort of a different question than what you're asking, but I think it's the reason I said it's a complicated answer is that my body is sort of my friend, it's my ally, it's part of my appearance. I would say all in all, I'm fortunately very comfortable with my body.
And among your friends, does the topic of diets or body image come up a lot?
Constantly, and I'm sick of it, because that's all women talk about. And I find myself always trying to say something like, to change the subject, or why are you so worried, or come on, we have something better to talk about. People find me annoying. I find them annoying. I do.
What messages do you infer from the media about body, about the way you should look?
Complete preoccupation in having the right shoes, the right handbag, the right clothes, the right shape after a baby, the right number of pounds, the right, incredible, perseverative, intrusive conversation about what's expected, what is right, what is wrong, constant diet information. A star, gains 5 pounds. It's the front cover of the magazine. And who wears the dress better? I hate that. I hate that because really, how humiliating for both of them, actually. Who is judging them? Who is voting on them? Well, sometimes it's like a panel of judges. Sometimes it's the people walking in front of Times Square, who are they're voting on. Who are these people to and how horrible. The emphasis on not what they're doing and the caliber of their work and the newest play and the best book and their relationship with someone. It's just about their body, really. Why do we do this to people? We're making such a statement about if you're the winner or the loser, you're better or you're worse, if you're up to snuff or you're not worth it, you're not good enough. Why are we doing this? We're missing the point.